I found geeks on the internet. I don't know how I did it, but I found geeks on the internet. I'm so happy. Tech and Vasco, can you hear me? I'm in your comments. Caleb Bickel says, yay, another episode. And that was 21 hours ago. And he's the only comment, bros. He's the only comment. Should I post about my podcast all over your shit? Or should I just say something ridiculous like I usually say? I would just say something ridiculous. And that's all I will put in here. Something ridiculous. Just those two words. And I couldn't see what I was typing because the thing's in the way and I couldn't spell it right without the little stupid mouse shaky thingy. Ridiculous. Something ridiculous. Ridiculous is R-I-D-I-C-U-L-O-U-S. No.
We've entered the space zone now. Hit the post button. Digital era. Look at the blue avatar. Should I change the blue avatar? There's a story behind the blue avatar. The blue avatar was a wallpaper my dad downloaded. My dad downloaded a wallpaper. A free wallpaper. And he died of cancer too. That's actually not funny. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's the story, told in the dumbest way possible about the avatar on this account. That is true. I would have changed it. I actually do this thing that pisses people off a lot where I switch my fucking avatar like every 20 seconds. And I haven't done it with this account because that picture was a transfer from my dad's PC. And he thought it was cool. And I think it's cool. It's just some random free wallpaper where someone probably took like a real astrology image and then like photoshopped like more blue and green onto it or something. But it looks cool. And I'm keeping it. And what I'm doing is watching the Renegade Constabulary play FFX. And I'm gonna pretend like I know who the fuck they are. But I do know some things. Like, I know people who live in their area, and I went into Los Angeles, started walking around with this voice recorder, talking to people. I could end up with a whole bunch of these kinds of people on tape. These kinds of people. Who are these kinds of people? These are thespians. There's a thespian and someone who actually works in the gaming industry, to some degree, doing this. And are they big? Does anyone care? Of course. I think they've got me spanked on views for this particular video at the moment. So they're bigger than me. But, good Lord, people. Good Lord. What have we here? Oh, look at these other things. Oh my, I can't even say the views. They hurt me. They hurt me so bad. Renegade Constabulary and H.C. Bailey both provide quality RPG content on YouTube every day. Maybe not every day. These games are long. These people have to work hard to give you free entertainment. You should go to their channels. You should consider typing them a comment, telling them about me and how I'm cool. And then also talk about the video. And then be like, yo, bitches, what's happening? Oh, we're going to do LPYT.
How much do you love it? Not at all. Like the most? Look at all these, like, boom wrangles. I got haste now.
Boomerangles. It's acceptable.
He's got like a whole star in his ass. Look at that. What's that all about? Yeah, you're right, he does. That was bullshit. You see that? Yeah, I mean, he did that to you once last time, I'm pretty sure. Most annoying thing is that cancels out haste. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Look at how coked up Riku is right now. Yeah, she's pretty
Cocaine, Riku! It's his banner, you fools.
Yes, I want to buy
Actually, don't remember.
Yeah. It's funny, I really
like strat tips for FFX,
sucking
but
less
I like seriously just
in general.
destroyed this game. Like just oh my god.
This has been okay. Eunice is obviously
Watching these guys play it occasionally reminds me like, oh yeah, that's right. I didn't just beat this game. I did like every goddamn thing. I think this is one of those rare completionist things
every
for
time we
me.
needed them. And Kamari is a real crapshoot.
Kamari is the best.
It was a real lifesaver.
Not
in the
really,
fight
but, you
against
know.
The Debbie Punch robot, though. Totally. If we hadn't used that self-destruct, I just don't know what would have happened.
Kill yourself, Kamari! Kill yourself on the course!
Hack him. What is our goal here? What are we trying to do? We're trying to not die.
You were supposed to beat the boss. That helped hitting him with the guy that does the most damage in the entire game by far. Orin.
We learned very little. We learned Silence Buster.
You need to do Dark Buster, I think.
Bust you silently. Gross.
Oh, that was a better move. Silence Buster.
Oh, it disappeared. Did he get better?
No, he took it off of
Did he get
himself
better?
somehow. I don't know how he does that.
Thanks. Guess he got better? How did he get better? I don't know. Is that what the 50% means? Oh, the spell? This spell is better than ours. Yeah, it really is.
You fools!
Hey, Stega. We are
Bug it.
so quick. Hey, Stegosaurus.
You simply cast your buffs, then hit the reflect
I mean, you can have him cheer. Or no?
on anyone who is
You can
key,
have him cheer.
then renew and catch him in a dispel link lock.
Did he get better? No, he didn't.
Constantly trying to knock down that one thing while he can't get the one guy, and yes.
Does Kamari have anything useful in his
Oh, he's still
turn?
silenced. You can't see it. It's weird.
Try this move.
Yuna
See what happens. As opposed to
is
him
among
as
my list of digital crushes.
Well, that was good timing. He really gives like no tell for this at all. In Total Annihilation, you have like 10 turns of warning. Yeah.
Oh my god, they just got frickin' raped.
Oh, that was close.
Oh, Uni, don't die.
Well, this is dumb. I'm not sure what the solution
No, this isn't dumb because I'm here watching, guys. You don't understand how fucking important I am.
Protect target? We'll see in a second.
Last time someone like me got on the internet, they started that fucking GG thing, dude. No, I'm not even fucking with you.
We're back. He is immune to slow. That's a good move. I forgot she did that. Did she do that to other people or just herself? Just herself, I think. I don't know. Have we had her out while someone else got zombified? I haven't noticed that.
Who's a zombie?
Maybe we should try that.
I'm gonna shoot him in the brain pan.
So you want like haste, poison, silence. Yeah.
Yes, those are his things.
Good.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. I think Dispel and Reflect are ridiculous in this game. Like they would have to level grind for like hours and hours before this
keep
fight
showing up
could do
everywhere
it.
we are. Gotta file a restraining order, but
Have restraining order against using these kinds of videos on YouTube.
his like worldview is.
Let's Play YouTube is banned. Actually, it's not.
People happy and whatever. And just like the more we see him, the clearer he gets about it. To the point that I'm pretty sure in Seymour's mind, anything that causes difficulty in the world is cause to just end the world. Pretty much. He's like, that dude stubbed his toe. We must release the world from its pain. Some sort of apocalypse scenario must begin now.
Yeah, I forget what they're using for that.
Well, I mean,
It's some kind of old
it still leaves
mythology.
her as a good choice to have.
Like
for
converting the world to the nether realm or
means that
something.
we need her to be doing some active role while that's going down. Yeah, I don't have any of those for her. Because we can't predict.
I love Lulu.
Steal from him repeatedly?
Well, I like her outfit.
Right.
People always hate
You could also,
Riku.
you could luck or
Riku's
spare
cool.
You could aim
She's
or
kind
cheer
of,
or
you know, a
provoke.
spaz, but, you know, us fellow spazzes have to, like, enjoy the fellow spazzes, otherwise we just are hated by everyone, you know?
Here's what you cannot do to this guy. This is elemental
Waka
damage
sucks.
NA. Does
He's like one of the worst video game characters like fucking ever. He has no personality whatsoever. His arc doesn't make any sense. They never establish why he's in a romance with Lulu. They never get into the fact that there's like this tension between the fact that she used to be with his brother. They just kind of talk about it, maybe, and then drop it. And then his moves suck. He's good at certain points for certain things, but that's like where the game designed him to be. Other than that, his moves suck. Isn't it damage? Shit doesn't work half the time. It's fucking crappy character. Fuck him.
How hilarious would that be? He's like, I will become Sid and free the world of its pain. You're like, here's like $2,000. Never mind, I'll go do something else.
Pay me to stop podcasting.
I would like to know what Seymour's vision for like a perfect... What a big bag. I'd love to know Seymour's vision for a perfect world. Like, what does the world look like after...
A bag o' dicks.
Whatever it is he's trying to do.
Great question. You can bring an entity and do some goddamn damage to this motherfucker.
And it would
Oh, she's throwing her lady shawl to Yuna.
What is this guy?
Was very touching.
Motherfucking...
Now Ice Lady
Boom.
diamond dust his ass.
Lots of damage.
Thousands of damage. Thousands of years ago.
Protect himself, I guess.
That's interesting. Oh, Death Awaits you, by the way. BT
Oh,
Dubs.
no.
BT Dubs Death Awaits.
Bullshit move.
I wish I could do Banish.
Seymour boss
People in
fight.
real life.
Bullshit
I would kill anyone,
Banish
but if I could make
crap.
them leave me alone,
That'd be pretty sweet.
better
At least
believe
work
I'd
like
be into it.
Doom, where you
Oh,
have
good.
some turns.
That's perfect. Great timing.
Well, it seems to be impossible to have anyone out to absorb.
Oh shit!
Such bullshit. I don't even know what to do.
They just got
Oh,
wiped
Go
out.
down the hill and get that armor some of the water.
One attack.
But that wouldn't even help that much. Like, how much would it really help?
Nominal amount.
Yeah. I'm saying. We
I
need to
forget
not
how you do this fight without grinding. There is a
Like,
way.
there's no solution to.
The combination of haste and protect is the best we have. I don't think anything else.
Make me remember.
It's time to fight again.
Renegade Constabulary.
Oh, you got zombified.
Playing all the
Counterattack,
damn games
bitch.
that I used to
Right, do
play,
your thing.
so I can relive all these moments right here on YouTube.
And then...
Poison gun.
This guy...
You should Bioga. You should Bioga Fury.
And then I need to... Butter.
The water, Batman.
Got you. Haha, that sucks.
You didn't even target the right one.
I know.
So on Lulu's turn, you're gonna switch her for Yuna, I presume? But are you then going to do haste with someone else? Like, are you gonna haste her with Titus, or like switch it Kamari to do haste or something?
Not sure exactly.
I was just thinking about myself and my show and my podcast and all my stuff instead of these guys' stuff. So I'm going to talk about that right now.
Like, get others in. Great.
Oh wait, I forgot what I was saying. Oh no. Now I'm just talking over them for the sake of doing it.
Which is annoying because, like, naturally you would want to just.
No, I was just thinking that,
You could
on the topic of topics.
Defense, which I don't even think
Pick a
does
fucking topic, Eric, that thing. It's like, I remember,
He's only got
the
one.
thing is like, you know, you need a prompt, like callers or like, you know, like doing those, what are they, Google Hangouts or something. Those kinds of things should definitely have a topic, or at least a general topic. So it's not just like, you know, multitudes of rants going all in which directions. My issue is usually like when someone's just sitting there cutting content, do a bunch of that is one of those things where it's like, no, when you have a lot of things you could be doing at any given moment, and you have to like decide which one.
Not the eczema.
And these are all entertainment things. And that would just like keep increasing. Oh yeah. Marley or Valley 4 just scored a 999.
Does he have like a shark's head on top of his head, on top of like a skeletal eagle head?
Yep.
But yeah, it's pretty much what I said at that one point.
He's just gonna bone us all.
That's
It's like, I'm just gonna transcribe all the knowledge in the universe into this podcast. That's pretty much it.
I know there's something that
And in the meantime, having
I'm wondering
fun,
if he can only do cross-cleave when he has
fucking
multiple turns.
mildly punking other YouTube content creators in this fashion.
I don't know what could be helpful in
This is something I may or may not use
Well,
in my
if we know what's
content.
happening, we can plan around. Our biggest problem with
Something
this is
ridiculous is still in the comments,
Can't.
and I forgot why I wrote that, but now I remember.
So he's got Protect on. I wanted to spell it, but he's got 2 turns coming up. Does that mean I summon an Aeon?
I mean, an Aeon doesn't make a difference here, because if you summon an Aeon, like, you'll get one hit that won't kill him, then he'll kill it immediately, then get all his turns.
I'll spell it.
I think that's correct.
If you could reflect, that'd be sweet. No, Protect for you.
Have to defend? Is that like a trigger command thing? No.
Get Overdrive.
Yeah, fucking overdrive. That one. On Seymour, yeah.
Do it.
It's funny, this time it doesn't tell us to focus on the Mortipede or whatever. Whereas last time it was like, you should definitely...
That's the only one that's hard in the whole game, is the overdrive for Orin.
No unit now.
Like, Lulu's is that stupid analog spinning thing, which is hard in the sense of, you know,
Phoenix down.
it's just a pain to do. But yeah, Orin's overdrives are like actually like back to the old school video games where in a few seconds you input a couple specific commands that aren't always the same, you know.
What happened? Was I dead?
I think it starts out easy, but then it gets hard once you hit a certain level.
No turns for old men. Alright,
No turns for anyone.
Do it.
Did he already have it though?
No, because he just dispelled.
Oh, right. Attack him, attack.
They have done it.
Yeah, I think that's right.
I think it was maybe tech. They figured out the reflect tactic.
And he takes poison damage.
Took him a while.
Kill him now.
I didn't know they had it.
What we've been led to believe is
You can grand summon. No, that
No,
was stupid.
Beaver,
Actually,
no.
they're all in overdrive.
I kind of hate that he named it Beaver.
Yeah.
Because I always have to say Beaver. And think about Beaver.
Bieber.
And also, you have to be like super pro.
Bieber.
You have like a big lady boner for Bahamut.
What the heck is that animal called?
See, these are all the
Bahamut,
reasons
there we
why
go.
I'm glad that we did it.
They called Bahamut Bieber.
But that's just because I hate you and we're not a team.
Die, please.
Let's take a look at this, right? Presumably, oh no, that did over. It did over 9,000. Weird.
Yes, it did. Over 9,000.
Monsters were suggesting, which means we're probably underleveled, which may explain why we're having a time.
You think we're bone now, though?
You indeed are underleveled, but it's not important. You can still win.
But I don't know if that's going to save us. Oh, no, hey, look at that. We got a turn.
How much healing face does he have?
Oh, he'll die. I'm going to attack him.
Yeah, like attack another summon and then attack, hopefully?
With
That should
Pant
be
Leg,
enough. He attack another summon.
as in
probably.
Titus's
Summon,
rename.
That would do it. That would do it.
Quite
That's,
creative,
theoretically.
boys. Quite creative.
Hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
hypotheoretically,
Hypotheoretically.
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 Stick me with it.
needles.
Needles.
Enjoy my dusty diamonds. They have not been cleaned in a long time.
I've not been trained to, but I know how to draw blood.
Overkill. Oh, he's twitching like a motherfucker. Up top.
Did you
Up top.
destroy the star in his ass?
I'll just smash my face on the screen if I need it right now.
There was. There was. It was that he read that book. No offense to everybody who likes that book. I'm sure it's fine.
Which book? I was busy talking over you.
Maybe we should send him, Yuna. God damn it.
God damn it, Junior.
Yuna, you fucked it up again. You made another fiend.
Alright. Oh, it's just like, alright.
Samari is developing his character there.
It's like no one.
We got like 2 levels for
We got a level 4 key sphere.
Sheltarge is probably cool.
Shieldtarge is good.
But it's Sheltarge. Who even gets Targe?
Riku,
That's,
Auto Shell.
Riku?
Forget them. Flies.
What?
Sir
Don't
Jack
listen to
could
anything he
die. Oh wait, he's already dead.
Anyway.
And Orin goes like Orin, which is saying
You don't want
nothing
to
at
know,
all.
bro. Trust me, it's not good.
Except when it's exposition.
The only one in the world that calls their father old man. Yep. Walk up. Give me your head.
Rico just comes up and silently doggy paddles.
Yeah. That would have been more fitting. I hate walking. Shows up like, hit your head. That's just goddamn.
I'm very uncomfortable about this conversation. This is the second game that's happening in a row. I'm not cool with that.
Sorry.
Knowing what?
That sin is your positive
Spoilers.
Shatner acting challenge.
The Shatner acting challenge
All the time.
has been accepted.
Oh, God, hater.
I challenge you,
With a big bag.
Mr. Vasco.
What'd you do?
I will find your channel, and not just this channel, somehow.
Just like literally a bag full of severed dicks.
I challenge you
I'm sure I would hide
to do a video you were going to do normally in a full, not this shit, a full. Wait, I'll have to pause you. You get paused for this. A full Shatner moment, all the way through, all of your content of something you were going to do anyway, like a Let's Play or whatever you do on your video. Well, I want to see it. I want to see it, Vasco. I'm the man that runs around the internet finding people to refer to millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars in acting. You are the man who can bring down Khan. I know I can't do it. I know I'm going to rattle off on the bridge. But Vasco can do it. But the challenge must be accepted. It must be seen. It must be viewed. It must be known to the internet, to YouTube, to the world, that we are the Shatnerites. Peace, love, and see all. Yes. Eric Lightborn. Look what you've done to me now, Vasco. I've worn out my goddamn voice on that. And I have to wake up and go just straight in to my extremely high-end job where I stand there all day pretending to be a professional entertainer in front of clowns. Yes, clowns. That's my job. I pretend at a community center to be an entertainer, to teach clowns how to do clowning, but not real clowning. They're all reform clowns. Reform clowns are people who don't dress like clowns anymore because it makes them go crazy. Like Stephen King's It Crazy. Like hiding in the trunk of your car. Crazy. But I bring them back. I hone these people. I make them fine instruments of society that become productive and mostly do legitimate practices, though some of them, I think, are making a lot of money in the porn industry. I cannot comment on specifics. She doesn't call me anymore. She's another one of those. Them ladies got it going on in so many ways, but they don't know what's going on here. At the Eric Lightborn Show, at the Eruptide channel, at my damn blog, all over the internet. I am the man who took it away from you when you wanted it most. I took it away. But now I'm giving it back. Because you need it. And it's here now. Don't you worry. It's not going away. The feed is real. What are some of my ideas I would like to share immediately? Since I have noticed I have grown in subscriptions. I am bigger now. I am at 9. One more and you get a special video, people. Not kidding. 10 subs is the next one. You got 5 and you got 10. I ain't gonna tell what the number after that is. We'll see what we're doing. Anyway, we could do more Let's Play YouTube, but we're not going to. I will mute it if I play anything. But yeah, let's see. I got my silly ass picture on the other YouTubes, and I'm gonna switch over right now to you guys. You over here, Eruptide channel, Eruptide podcast. Is this episode 4? Is this episode 9? Is this episode 60 billion? I have no idea. Robin Williams thing, that's right, I gotta get back to that. Right now, I have delved deep into the old writing stuff. I need to take a break on that. But I just jumped right into web creation right after it for some reason, which is not easy. It's not easy. I haven't even cut the video section or the Robin Williams thing as of this point. I don't know where that was either. If that was my VHS, I would know, remember things like that, but I had no idea. It might not even be the right name of it for all I know. Somebody else's stuff, and I'm like, hey, let's dub it, please. Ooh, I see the Bible Reloaded has perhaps added another installation at number 71. Very intriguing. I like their brand of humor. I believe Steve Shives is another fellow who did such a thing on the internet. Reading entire works, talking about them, whatnot. Definitely something I'm gonna do. Don't know what, though. Doing that with my own work is probably not gonna happen unless it's like a short story. But yeah, I might pick out a section of Don Quixote or something. I've made points about that kind of thing online, about how writers tend to be the best at picking out the actual revelations, if you will, and leaving aside the kind of incidental, the what, you know, finds itself to be ultimately just the asinine, the mundane. No offense to mundane Matt, but yeah, I like to deal in shit that matters. And I like to have fun, and that's always going to piss people in the media off. If you didn't know that, it's something to be informed on at this point. Talking to this guy, because this is not going to happen. I'm not going to stop laughing at my own jokes, and I'm not going to stop making them, and I'm not going to stop bringing up fucking serious shit when I feel like it. And I know how to do blogging, and this is all just the same shit, people. Same shit, different medium, no big difference. And there's a couple people out here where, from the blogging world, we would all add these suckers up on our blog roll, or perhaps do a feature piece. Something of that nature. And that's a lot of what I've been doing here. A lot of just, hey, I've been on this site since, I don't know. What was that? What did that say? It's either 2006, 2008. I have to go look it up. It's probably the 06. So I've been here a while. Haven't really done anything. So, that's going to change. I think right now, I'm going to upload a video to this one. Right fucking now. Yeah, I am. What the fuck video is it? Well, it's a goddamn update video type thing. Oh, yes it is. I don't think I'm going to make y'all sit through it and listen to it while I upload it. That could be getting a little silly on us again. But it's labeled in here, Lightborn Explained. Lightborn Explained. My writer name. My blogging stuff. A lot of the stuff in the podcast. Whatever. Trying to explain it. And my typing sounds make this recording so much better. Don't forget that. Yeah, I don't feel like writing anything else. Public feed. They kind of want us to do comments now. Say something, kind of get the conversation started or some shit. I don't know. I might just leave it blank. It's an update video. Oh, that's gonna take so fucking long. Oh, God. Whatever. Comments. Keeping me alive with the comments, people. Oh, the comments, people. Some of you are writers. Some of you are just crazy like me. See, the flying spaghetti monster has yet to die. Anime avatars are as popular as ever. See, somebody talking of Sargon of Akkad. There's an interesting cat, Mr. Sargon of Akkad. One of those kind of student of history types. You know. Yeah, he's kind of in the league of perhaps like Thunderfoot and others like that, where he makes a damn good case if he makes a case, and then when he's just kind of talking, he's just kind of talking. And yeah, that's always an interesting addition to a internet community when you have those kinds of people that like they know how to separate their arguments out. It's an amazing thing. I'm not even very good at it, but I can identify it when it's happening. And it's like, yeah, that's what they're doing. That's why it's so easy to like delineate one topic from the next when they're making a case and when they're just kind of talking and doing their like long podcast form kind of stuff. It's just that. It's just the commentary type thing that I often have. That's always interesting. People really want to talk about atheism and God and talking about how God is either real or fake. And I just yell, science! Science! Over and over and over again, and pretend it's not ironic to be like a zealot about science, to like scream into the night and like tear off your shirt and yell in people's face like seconds away from spitting on them. And all you're saying is science, deductive reasoning, empirical study. Yes, I used to watch pro wrestling, and I always thought it would be funny to, like, have the pro wrestler, it might even exist for all I know these days, have the pro wrestler who's like Neil deGrasse Tyson, or Bill Nye the Science Guy, or, you know, somebody like that, Carl Sagan in an era past. It'd be fucking hilarious. He's out there like, the quadratic equation will make you taste blood, and when you rise from the grave as a zombie, I will have to slap you down with pie and a ruler and a program on my computer. Yeah, that would be fun. I need to do that bit. There we go. You know, there's an idea on the fly. General Zod, 99, is talking to someone else, and he says, so fucking cool. I was scrolling down the thread while I was listening to this clip, and literally, while I was reading your comment about asshat embracing his own ignorance. Hey, I was like, he said it. And then I was like, hey again. And then he was like, there is no way there could be a coincidence. And then I was like, that must be a sign from God. I believe. But in all seriousness, what really did happen, according to General Zod 99, is I love freaky coincidences. And they make my day. And I like to say things like, well, I'm going to say right now, which is, well, I don't know what the hell I'm going to say, actually. Let me think about it. Yeah, there we go. Coincidences don't amount to fucking shit. There we go. That's what the fuck is it. Coincidences don't amount. I shouldn't say fucking shit, though. Not because I can't, but because I should be more concise. Coincidences don't amount to much of anything other than much. I do it a lot. I type a word twice or I don't type a word. Coincidences don't amount to much of anything. Because I'm an asshat. Coincidences don't amount to anything other than random occurrence. No, that's not right. I thought that's how you spelled that. I think an R. There's two R's. Yeah, there's two R's in occurrence. Two C's, two R's. And it's an E, not an A in there where you think it'd be all like an A. No, it's an E. An E at the end as well. Coincidences don't amount to much anything other than random occurrence. Says S. Make it make sense, goddammit. Post comment. Post your goddamn comment for me. Tell me what the fuck you think about fucking shit on your fucking goddamn internet sites. Whatever. Shut up. Listen up. I'm the man. Video thumbnails. How to make internet content. How to get everyone in the world to listen to you. How to make the world better. How to stop being a dumbass. How to dance all the time so the ladies love you, so the men love you, so everyone loves you. How do you do it? Well, you just gotta listen up. You gotta listen up. Do you want to know? You curious? How do you do it? What's the life hack that Eric has? Oh my gosh. oh my gosh, it's gotta be something good, right? No, it's normal. Normal things. Like, try to be positive. Not always be positive. Be yourself and all that noise. Be who you are. But try to angle at not being ridiculously evil or maybe angry or whatever that might qualify as being a shit. Try not to do that. But I think we're all big old work in progress, right to the point where we're no longer in progress. And so I'm just sitting out here charging my podcasts, charging my MP3 player, because I ran out of batteries and I was listening to it on the headphones, hanging around my neck, and the damn video I'm uploading. God damn. I hate those goddamn headphones so much. I got those on gift certificate. I hate them. I do not like them. They may have other products, that company, that shall remain nameless, that does not suck, but that product sucks. Oh, MGTOWs. MGTOWs. I guess I have to watch like a billion MGTOW videos since I said like one thing about them on the internet once. Actually, that's not true. I talked a bit about this in TLDR. TLDR. One of them anti-feminist motherfuckers. But he's cool. He's another one that makes like his point, and then like that's the point he made, not like 900 other things like layered into it. Like, oh, and this also, you know. I'm sure I could find it if I really, really, really dissected him somewhere. I can be like, ooh, you didn't make the best argument there. But, you know, when he says something serious, he's like actually being serious, and that's really the most of what I see on the internet is people want to make less than serious cases about serious issues, which tends to get you kind of paid attention to, but it also makes some of us who are paying attention to you call you the fuck out on it. Because some of us do that thing that everyone whines about. Journalism done by unprofessional hands. Claiming at things when you don't have all those credentials, don't have all those right things, and really what you're doing is running some kind of web venture or something. Yeah, that's what I do. Except everybody else is sliding in their own thing and doing their own thing. And I'm not, I don't care. I've always been like this. That's why I started blogging. Because it's like, yeah, whatever. Check this out. I'll just make sure I don't break the law. And then from there... So yeah. That's why the podcasts might get interesting and why the channels, too, plural, on the YT just might be, at some point, kind of popping off, maybe. We'll see. We'll see the 9 subs. Do things like record myself screaming about poker wins and losses. Very entertaining content. And I don't want to shut off my fucking web video. It's kind of where all that started. So, yeah, shit. I got to record that, like, into the camera, not into this fucking thing, because that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Yeah, what else? I think I need to go and, like, buy a bunch of Bill Hicks routines, because I had a falling out with my buddy who had a bunch of the actual stuff. And then we used to frickin' practically, like, live at each other's houses back when, so I never worried about, like, having some of it. I was always just like, well, if I want to let's do it, I can just get his. So now that I, like, cannot talk to him, or it would, like, result in a fist fight or something before we could become friends again or some shit, I don't have any of it, and I need to just go buy it, because that's just like, oh my god, I had his Bill Hicks CD for, like, longer than he fucking had it at one point in high school. I was just like, oh my... I can find it in a minute, dude. You know, like, I didn't want to give it back. Kept forgetting to copy it, too. Little bastard I was, I wouldn't have given a damn. I would have copied it like 90 times. These things. Oh, screw that thread. That thread's baloney sauce. Fuck your thread. Fuck your thread. Philip Oliver Holtz commented on a video on YouTube shared publicly January 16th, 2015. Oh, it's about Gamergate. Good at Nightline Sweet. Hashtag Gamergate. And I'm talking about something. Oh, they're referencing Hobbes. And I'm saying that it's a valid hypothesis, but it's a bad one in regards to what the hell is actually behind matters that Anita Sarkeesian raises, along with certain other figures who have less note to their names, where they're basically saying, like, extreme forms of violent or sexualized stimuli will make people, like, actually do those things. And that's, like, intensely true when you're talking about a very, very young mind. And then it gets really gray and hard to pin down, and why we have all these trouble with, like, figuring out what exactly ratings are supposed to be for things. Because it's kind of hard. Like, one person at one point of maturity at this age doesn't really have much, like, social science behind you when you're saying, like, oh, it's gonna make them do that stuff that they see in the movies, or in the video games, or in the comic books. Like, there's not much there. You're just kind of saying that. And then that's a lot of what Sargon of Akkad was addressing here in his videos. He's talking about, you know, how it just doesn't work. Like, most people who are, like, viewing all this stuff, or other extreme forms of media, aren't running around in the street, like, stabbing people and crap. The violence has overall gone down in the UK and the US over the social science statistics in the past 10 to 20 years. And he's just pointing that out, saying it's probably not a working hypothesis to connect, you know, sexual violence, regular old violence, all kinds of violence, and crimes, connecting those to things like video games like GTA 5, Bayonetta. There's other stuff tons of people don't pay much attention to in terms of things modern artists do and stuff like that. Like, saying, like, all that stuff is, you know, causing these things is a really bad case. There's just nothing to stick it on. And if these people doing these things, if, like, let's say Rockstar Games that produces Grand Theft Auto 5 were to market the game specifically, like, you know, 3+ years old, like, G rating, you know, like, that would be a huge problem for real reasons, because that really could cause some problems for some people at that age. It's not a constant across the board thing, but it's like, yeah, that really could mess up a very young child's mind if you had them just sit there and play the most graphic, like, what is it? It's like a torture scene, I think, in that game. You know, yeah, it's like that could mess them up, like, it could. But when you're talking about adults and, like, how that works, it's like, no, you have to be kind of mentally unstable to be at that point. It used to happen a lot around soap operas, where people would get convinced that the actors on the screen that they watched all day when they were home were real. It wasn't just women either. It was usually women, but it happened with men too, where they'd get into these kinds of things on something else, maybe a cop show or something. So no, it's an old thing in psychology that sometimes people have a lot of trouble discerning fictional reality from actual reality, but it's not that common. It's not that, you know, prevalent at all. If it was, then that's what Sargon was talking about. He was saying, like, if that was the case, then we would have a much more violent world. And my comment was that that's a good point, that you're assuming when you take the alternative perspective that people spend time conferring in their logical mind prior to committing crimes, whereas Sargon's explanation assumes that people do not spend any amount of deep thought on most of their criminal actions. They happen to be home rather than on the street, and then it just didn't occur, is kind of the whole point. Your explanation from the other side hinges on this idea that people who commit these crimes or commit these, you know, violent acts and sexual molestation and all these things are, like, sitting down and plotting this out. That they're cognitively addressing it in their head before they do it. And that's just not supported by pretty much any element of the understandings of human psychology and the elements that we can observe within social science that can be measured in real ways and not abstract and obtuse ways. Yeah, that's the issue there, where a lot of the internet wants to be all like, dude, when it comes to freaking Anita Sarkeesian. And I just raise her as, like, she's the one everyone will understand who I'm talking about when I try and address that issue, and how it's not true, that it's not a thing where adults are all that heavily influenced by anything that's fictional and presented as fictional to them. It can, if you've got some problems, or you just are really in a part of your life where shit's really bad and you're just like identifying with everything. But for the most part, no. You know, kids, yeah, teenagers, very few of them, but some. And from there, no, you don't do that in your college years. You're not sitting there like watching Roadhouse or something and then just like going out and freaking bar fighting like because of that. Like, it's just a silly concept that people try and push around because it works for them. It makes everybody get excited about it and talk about it, and that works for them. And I do that kind of thing too. That's why I don't ever try and pull the like, these people suck because they suck. It's like, no, they suck because they're not making a good case. Beyond that, whatever. You're doing your thing. Definitely gets interesting when you get all of us types in one room, though. I was like, yes, I'm a professional communicator too. Oh my gosh, what do you know? Yeah, or some other crazy shit I did last night on this damn recorder, where I just went frickin' nutballs for a minute and I just had to shut it off because it was just too much. I was just laughing into the damn microphone directly. Oh, what did you say? 3? No, it's the CM5. Far more likely, the imminent threat of violence from the police and the hell noises of the prison are deterring people. The whole point, violent outlet, thing gamers are pushing down is a disgusting excuse for subliminal consumption of violent, mindless media. Yes, video games are just games, but you're being provided with idiotic ideas and even more psychological narratives and pseudo-logical explanations for conflict and violence. Sorry, but video games make shooting people okay. They cause internalized psychic violence because, maybe not manifesting physically, but it's there. No, actually, no, that's all bullshit. No, that's all bullshit. Science doesn't support your position. Science doesn't support your position in terms of adults. In terms of adults, but it's different with kids. Sorry, bitch. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna be rude. Whoop. Bye-bye. I got so many fucking comments, people. People get all excited when I get back to them, too. They're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're just supposed to click the little like button and then go away. Like, no, fuck you. I'll read it. You wrote it, I'll read it. You write on my thing. I write on your thing. Yay! Yeah, I don't like talking about objectivity versus subjectivity. Like, I'll give this dude an up because I think he's not fucking it up. Yeah, he's not fucking it up. You with 2 now. Libertarians? What is this? If you're not getting it, this is kind of what I do. I just like roll between like 9 billion topics in all of these different comments that I left. And then I read everything going on in the thread, and I have like no problem at all just switching between like atheism, politics, entertainment, some shit we were talking about 2 months ago. It's like, it doesn't bug me at all. So yeah, that's what the fuck this channel's gonna be. What the hell did people think I was gonna do? You know what this is like? I think I already talked about this. This is that thing where some of us read all the contracts, and most of us don't. You know? Yeah, that's what that is. Gant MG. How many libertarians? Oh, that's a stupid joke. I'm not doing that. You suck at telling jokes, or at least you did yesterday. If Jesus returned, I know for a fact that most of the Christians in the world would go apeshit fucking crazy. Oh my gosh. Read your Bible. Oh my gosh. It's pretty wild. It would be like, whoa, if he's here, and I'm here too, then I'm not really a Christian. Oh shit. This is a weird one. Yeah, this one came up in Jake and Hugo's Atheist Bible Study number 70, where they're like trying to draw an equation between, oh yeah, I mentioned this in one of the podcasts. There's like some people who are trying to draw an equation that like draws a line that's straight between, you know, morality and what that means, and things like the raw body counts or shit like that. And it's like, that doesn't matter at all in terms of morality. Morality is about codes of conduct and behavior and like the standards of acceptance of rules and shit like that. That doesn't have anything to do with how many people you killed. Once you're immoral, you can be a serial killer and all kinds of things, or you could just do something that's totally crazy, like murder someone for no reason, and just be fine with it just one time and never again. You know, it's like it doesn't have anything to fucking do with it. You're trying to mix quantitative and qualitative values. It's fucking annoying. People do this all the goddamn time on the internet. They just don't teach this shit, though. It's critical thinking skills. It's not like go to fucking the normal class kind of thing. It's usually taught in English, but sometimes they'll kind of set it aside for like philosophy, or I think they teach it in fucking theology sometimes, which is just weird. But as long as they don't divide off of just kind of like listing what the logical fallacies are and how, you know, data is verified and what the definition of each of these words is within the context that you're using it, like often comes up with the creationism discussions where it's like, it's just a theory. It's like, yeah, it's actually not even a theory out here in the commentary realms where I'm not a scientist and you're probably not either. It's just a fucking fact out here. But in science land, it's like, yeah, well, it's a theory because so is gravity, so is a lot of things. So, yeah, they're looking for hypothesis is what they're trying to say. The creationists are trying to say it's just a hypothesis, and that's inaccurate. But that is what they're trying to get at. If you, like, pin them down and poke them in the comments or send them a response video and they get back to you or something, yeah, that's all they're trying to say. They're trying to say it's a hypothesis, that nobody's really that sure and they're just taking a pretty good guess. No, and there's the measures involved are like the same things that make the internet happen, and look at that, the internet happened today. You know, I mean, when those things aren't happening, when the physical laws and the human constructed infrastructures don't work, then a lot of the creationist style and flat earthers and the conspiracy theorists and a lot of these people, they get to like raise their hands up like, I knew it all along. I was right. Well, that's not me. I'm the one who's like smacking people on the back of the head metaphorically like, look, the world is happening. It's right there. It's right the hell in front of you, and it's not that hard to get it. It's just not fun. It's not cool. It's not exciting when you're talking about just the world. You know, what's exciting is people and their art and their love lives and movies and video games, and, you know, those things are exciting. But a lot of what I end up doing is just being like, hey, look, shit is fucked, but a lot of it, like, can be fixed, and we don't do shit about it. And it's not me, it's like I try and find a fucking cause to show people when I can find a fucking cause. And that's about it. And that's why a lot of people are always kind of like, huh, when they hear me talk. It's just like, yes, make up your own damn mind. Listen to all of my content, but go ahead and challenge me if you think I'm wrong, you know? And like, yeah, that's the thing that a lot of people don't know what to do with. They're so used to most people who do this kind of stuff being like, no, shut up. No, shut up. You know, like there was this great little video on YouTube from years back, I might try and find it, that someone put up where it was like one of these callers to the Alex Jones show, and they put in this like animated thing over it where it's like Alex Jones was driving his car or something like while he was talking to him, and like that wasn't the, you know, the show's just a radio show. And yeah, it was really funny, and it was a good example of why I don't like that guy and a lot of other figures out there. Is, yeah, I mean, come on. You freaking call the dude up, ask him some basic questions, and in like 10, 20 seconds, he's screaming. Like literally screaming, not my hyperbolic, like screaming about politics. No, like actually screaming, like screaming at the top of his fucking lungs. It's like, whoa, dude, like that's called being a psychopath, or a more fair term would be, you know, maniac, maybe. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just being crazy. And when people call you up and they're trying to pin you down on something or just clarify what the hell you're saying, it's kind of like obvious when you're dealing with one of those guys. So that's something I've always thought of, is at some point I'll probably do the open hangouts kind of thing, is the stuff that I would do that other web content creators, and not all of them, of course, but other web content creators are like, I ain't fucking doing that. It's like, I'd probably fucking do that. Some of you random passerby type people with these mass media things are pretty freaking hilarious. Well, that's just my opinion, and you do have to wade through a good amount of kind of stuff, so I'm not saying I'm doing that right now. Oh, who is deleting comments in this thread? And the answer is, anyone who posts a comment can delete it at any time if they feel they need to. And the person that started the thread, when it's not the thread of the video creator, but just another thread that has begun beneath it, has some degree of control. But depending on what's going on there, they may not be able to delete the things. They probably can only disable replies at any time they choose. And that's how the YouTube comments section works. And if you're wondering what that little weird difference thing was, that's some people like me can sometimes do things that people like you can't do, but it usually doesn't come to that, and it doesn't matter, so it's not the kind of thing that's worth talking about a lot. I got a plus from somebody. Yeah, this was Angry Joe's top 10 gaming controversies thing. And I got some love on this thing where this guy jumped on here. I won't do the username this time. And he's all just being a total fucking idiot. He's just like, now I finally get Gamergate. Fucking I don't give a fuck about Gamergate. You know, he's just like on here like, now I finally get it. And then he starts just like caps locking and fucking bolding all this crap. And it's like, dude, whatever. And then I fucking, I got a thing on there where, what did I say? I'm just like, you know, the guy who hates drama is in here fucking caps locking my ass. Irony much? And a bunch of people like that. But no, to address this in a podcast, I said this in the comments on his video, but I'll get it here. I haven't done a blog on Gamergate, but I have like a good solid link I can refer to people if they're curious. Just ask about it in the comments. I don't know who's doing it. It's like Space Ghost or something, but I double-checked everything on it. There's a Gamergate wiki. I'm pretty sure Sargon of Akkad has it on one of his videos, too. Yes. The Gamergate thing, Angry Joe did not do a very good job as a journalist-type person. He just kind of fed through the skim layer of the whole thing, and then just kind of presented it at that level to his audience. Some people really didn't like that. I don't have a problem with that. He's never presented himself as a journalist. He's a reviewer. He's an occasional Let's Player. He's a commentator. He's an industry critic. You know, it's like he doesn't do like journalism kind of shit. So he doesn't need to be all like that. He's just talking about it. He's just bringing up the things that he says are controversies in a 10 list. So I'm cool with what he did here. It doesn't piss me off at all. It's totally fine with me. Though I do wish that if he was going to make that long a section of his video stuff with that large an audience, that he spent a little more time on it. That would have been nice. But I'm sure he's very busy. I don't know his schedule or anything about him. But anyway, yeah, there's more info. There's other things to understand that he did not cover at all about like charity work the Gamergate people done, and how there was like reports of all kinds of things in both directions that he just didn't cover, and blah, 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 blah. But I don't think he was on either side ever. You know, like people want him to be pro or anti and stuff. He addresses that a little. I don't think he was ever on any side ever. He falls into like the Yahtzee category kind of person, where it's just like they don't really care. They might agree with some of what you're saying, pro or anti, but they don't really care. And I did care about Gamergate when it was about corruption in journalism. And now that that's kind of faded away and out of it, and it's just kind of like a gaming circle thing, I'm still cool with it. But whatever, like, excited, ooh, I had was long gone the moment that there was no, like, actionable steps taken beyond what was happening there. There was nobody going ground up with anything that I could see that was worthwhile, so forth and so on. And I'm fairly convinced that the whole internet aristocrat disappearance thing is a hell of a lot like my appearance here, where every once in a while someone who's done shit like contracting for marketing firms gets on the fucking internet and doesn't lie, except oops, he was lying, that's why he's fucking gone now. And that's one of the reasons I like Angry Joe, is 1,000,001 times he could be just you know, rolling in that sweet, sweet slushy cheddar by just not talking about some things, about certain games and shit like that. And he never does it. He's always on it. He's like, no, this part is ridiculous. Fucking, what is he on? Pay for play, whatever the fuck they call it. Microtransactions. Yeah, he's all on that. You know, that's the kind of thing where that's a big no in like video gaming, reviewing, journalism industry type stuff. You know, you don't really do that in any context ever just because you want everyone super sweet on you in the like dev teams and the marketing teams within whatever industry. So that's really cool. That's something he does. He might not even know he's doing that, but he's doing that. And the most, like, significant part of that whole video, I think, was the whole swatting thing. I mean, Gamergate's interesting, but ultimately it's just a hashtag movement, and, like, that is the way to phrase it, like, because nobody did much other than talk and put together some good pressure on the industry, which was fucking awesome, and then it achieved its goal, raised some money for charities. That means it's over now. You know, like, that's done. You know, goal completed. Unless there's something more. And that's what I thought was stupid about Angry Joe's video, to address that directly, is he was very much like, oh, what the fuck did GG do? What the fuck did GG do? And I just, like, the whole time was just, like, sitting there like, look at this fucking link on my other... I got another tab open, dude. Like, fucking check this shit, AJ, fuck. You know, so that was kind of funny in a way, because it was like, oh god, you just didn't even look into this. I'm not even, like, rampant pro-GG at any point. I thought it was cool. I thought they're making a good point for once on the internet, instead of just being on here and like, oh my god, something or other, I'm a dumbass, you know. But no, I'm also convinced it was sparked by people that were just fucking with your heads the same way I was trained how to fuck with your all heads, and I'm just choosing not to do. So that's a lot of what I think that's going down these days with the internet, is a certain number of people that got their own thing going on, and it's a lot different from my thing. And I'm not gonna just leave them alone like they told you to at the board meeting we didn't have, you know? So yeah, that's what we're gonna do here. Almighty Pixel, you can go just be a pixel. You're so almighty.
For all of my people, Negroes and Latinos, and even the gringos.